news, today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin at the White House, where Biden administration officials have just announced the president will meet with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, for the first time in a year. CBS News has confirmed they'll talk on the sidelines of an economic conference in San Francisco next Wednesday. CBS's Bo Erickson is in Washington.
One senior administration official predicted that the next year between the U.S. and China could be, quote, bumpy, as the U.S. and Taiwan both hold presidential elections. The U.S. officials said Mr. Biden will also address China's ramping up of military activities around Taiwan, which have been, quote, unprecedented, dangerous, and provocative.
It comes amid conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East, and more than 9 months after the U.S. military shot down a Chinese spy balloon. In Gaza, Israeli forces are believed to have hit several hospitals, wounding and killing civilians, including children. The AP says thousands of Palestinians who've been sheltering at the largest hospital, Shifa, fled during Israel's new daily 4-hour humanitarian pause in fighting. Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
We have seen progress in addressing some of these very important concerns that we have and that so many share about protecting Palestinian civilians, about getting humanitarian assistance to them, but I also said that much more needs to be done.
Las Vegas hotels have been spared a strike. This morning, culinary workers settled up with Wynn, the last of the big three resorts to agree to a deal. The union's Ted Papa George.
In the end, these are partnerships. These companies, we're happy they're making a lot of money. We want them to do well, because if they do well, we can do well.
Public school teachers in Portland, Oregon have been on strike for a week and a half now. The school superintendent says both sides are still talking, but there's no word on whether there's been movement on any of the main issues, which include pay raises and smaller class sizes. Governors of 3 states in the South have now issued states of emergency for a growing wildfire threat from drought conditions. Russell Proctor is with Virginia's Department of Forestry.
Our fire acreage is going up because they are burning hotter, faster, and they're definitely more hard to control right now.
States of emergency are also in effect in Kentucky and North Carolina. Akron, Ohio is making way for a new tribute to King James.
James drives out of the layup, off the glass, banks it home. 40 points for James.
The LeBron James Foundation says the museum will open this month in the NBA star's hometown, including a recreation of the apartment he grew up in. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news, today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 49 degrees outside.